Hello guys, how's everybody doing? This is Silver Ace here with another video. I've been working like a dog, so it's taken me some time to actually get to myself and be able to get this video accomplished. I did get close to 4 ounces in silver this month, so I'm excited about that, although I do have a few picadillos with the order that I received, which is nothing new. It's very common and been a very common complaint among silver enthusiasts when it comes to stacking a certain item that I received. And I'll go into detail on that. I'm not really overly shocked by what I've seen. I expected it to a degree. I was looking for it. But anyways, we'll go from here. The first item that I want to show you is just simply the 2015 Kookaburra, which takes that 1990 design. So it's sort of the 25-year anniversary of the Australian Kookaburra. If you don't have this coin, I would definitely suggest it, especially for all of those that are looking to collect the Kookaburra every year, which is something that I've actually enjoyed doing. I like the Kookaburra. I'm not a huge bird enthusiast, but the Kookaburra is definitely one of those coins that's worth collecting, and it's definitely one that's worth getting every year. Again, just like with the pandas and the koalas and some of those other coins that you just want to get every year, just because they do hold value. Pretty stable. They're pretty stable, so I mean, I would get them every year. But either way, this is the 2015. I have no complaints with it. If you don't have it and you're on the fence about getting this coin in particular, I would highly suggest doing so. The Perth Mint stay true with the Kookaburra, and it is absolutely one of those designs that, by and large, is one of the better designs I've seen. Even though they're playing off the original 1990 design, I like the way that they've got the coin decorated. So, enough of that there. The next coin that I wanted to talk about was, if you want to call it a coin, it's around, the Mark Diem coin. I'm trying to stay true to the series here. I'm pot committed, so I want to finish it out. I did have the Walker, and I may eventually try to sell these all together collectively as a set. Of course, I would put a hefty premium on them even as a set, because I'm in no hurry to sell these coins. I love these coins. Provident Metal has done a very fine job at giving us good quality bullion to have fun with. Now, as much as I like Greek mythology, I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology actually. I'm not getting the Hercules series. I'm not buying into that, but I have a lot of more constitutional silver that I want to get my hands on, so that takes center stage. But I am going to finish out my my collection with the Zombucks, just because I think these coins, things come in trends. So I believe that the zombie era will fade, but inevitably, sometime in our lifetime, I'm sure it'll be back. And when it does, unless somebody else jumps on the bandwagon again, I think that these coins will really hold value, just because of their genre. So again, Mark Diem, I love it. Provident Metal has also released the next round design, so you can go to Provident Metals and check that out. It's resembles the Peace Dollar, so it's another good coin. So overall, I believe the next one is the 6th round, I believe, in the series. I think it's going to 10. So by and large, I've been pretty satisfied. We'll see what they do. I would like to see an Abe Lincoln, like a lot of people. I think we're due. So hopefully, they'll throw us like an Abe or something in there. I know a lot of people want to see it. I do too. So maybe we'll see that. Provident Metal definitely listens to its viewers and what its viewers want. I mean, right? They cater to a select market, so it's fun to see what they'll come up with next. But this was a great design. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. Now, I also got a Pre-1921 extra fine Morgan dollar. I'm not going to show you that. I've already put it in airtight, put it with Mother Morgans. You know, we all know what Morgan dollars look like. It's just an extra fine pre-1921 Morgan dollar. I think it's like an 1886. I'm not going to show you that. Yeah, I do still collect the Morgan dollars. They definitely hold their value. But this was the guy. Ooh, the infamous saltwater crocodile. Yeah. If you look closely, you see that spot right there? That hideous milk spot? Yeah. And trust me, it looks worse in person. And it actually, it's toned. It's not even the same color. It's almost like the press sort of skipped a beat there. And there's also, kind of looks like it was just sandblasted in certain parts where there's, that frosting is missing on certain parts of the coin. And then if I look at the reverse, there's some specks on it. So by and large, this was a great coin. Nothing that should shock anybody by how distorted it is in some ways. I don't even know if I'll put this in airtight. Maybe I will, but I mean, by and large now, it's only worth what it's worth in bullion. Now granted, I mean, I'm a customer that really expects to get bullion merchandise at a bullion price. So, you know, this was definitely a bullion price. I didn't overpay for it, but that's definitely what it is now. It's just a bullion piece. It's worth its weight in silver, and it's really not worth much more. It's distorted. It's an awesome coin. It really is. And I've watched many reviews on the coin, but just be warned, if you want this coin in is the most immaculate shape that you can get it in, you might as well fork up the bucks and pay for a PS70, because these coins have been infamous for, you know, this coin really reminds me of the half-ounce shark that was exclusive to Outmix. Also a bullion piece, directly meant to be a bullion piece put out by Perth. So, but it is sort of upsetting because we expect immaculate bullion from the Perth, right? Because you think about it, you look at this coin, as flashy as it is from the Perth, and then you look at the Merc Diem, which is, you know, put out exclusively by, you know, Provident Metal, a bullion dealer, and it's immaculate, really. And then you look at, you know, the shark, and the alligator, or crocodile, and it's just got some distortion. But, you know, again, I'm not just super upset by it. It just may sit here, and I may get rid of it one day as just a strictly bullion piece. But I mean, it is a currency coin, and you know, for the price that I paid, you know, it's still not bad. So, but again, still be warned. And I know a lot of you actually got some of these in ungraded that were in great shape. So I'm still, you know, I'm sure it's still luck of the draw. And buying bullion month to month, you're going to run into a few things every now and then. And again, I sort of worried about it, but I mean, I may put it in airtight and sell it for maybe a little bit over spot if I could ever get it for it. I mean, who knows, right? But I do have a distorted crocodile, so, but it is a very flashy coin. I mean, this is one of those coins that does do itself more justice when you actually hold it in your hand versus looking at it online. Much like the Morgans, to me, have that same sort of effect. But anyhow, the game plan moving forward is to probably get my 2-ounce lunar year of the goat. Now, Silverfish said that he wasn't going to pay that particular premium for the coin. I understand why now, especially with the dip in silver. But yeah, you know, I'm still looking at the days when silver was, you know, $25 an ounce, and you know, roughly that's still where that coin is holding. So I'll probably get it. And, I think that those coins will inevitably bring higher value in the long run. So I'm not necessarily worried about, paying that $47 for that 2 ounce lunar year of the goat. It's just how I look at it. You know, if you're going to buy this stuff, you pretty much just got to roll with it and spend what you can when you can and worry about your profits and you're getting out of it later. Now, there's nothing wrong with being overly conservative. There's no book on this stuff. And I have no problem with what he said. I understand what he's saying. I mean, the Canadian series, I'm a huge fan of the Canadian Mint. If you watch any of my previous videos, you know. But there's some coins from the Canadian Mint I refuse to buy. They're 20 for 20 series. I mean, great coins. Would love to have them, but I'm not paying, $50 for, half an ounce of silver. Just refuse to do it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to. Again, very cool, but, I still can't get over the fact that I'm paying 40, 45 some odd dollars for a half an ounce of silver, be it ever so flashy. So, I take that approach with a lot of things. One of the nicer series that is going unnoticed is the Birds of Prey series by the Canadian Mint. They've released the Bald Eagle. I have the Peregrine Falcon. That's going to be a fun little series to collect and a very economical series to collect. And so I look for series like that to really dig into. Now, obviously, I'm going to get the Pandas every year, and I don't think it's a bad idea to actually buy Pandas PF70s. If you could buy one of those every year, you're going to pay a little bit more for it. But Pandas really garner a premium, especially the PF70s, and especially some that are older designs. I mean, I think you could double or triple your money on some of those, especially some of the ones that were made in the 90s and PF70s. We've already seen it. So if the market holds true there, I see no reason why you couldn't get a return on some numismatic coins that you invest a little bit more money up front for and sit on. So I will probably inevitably do that. I'm in no hurry to do that because I still want the prestige of having some things in my stack while also countering that with buying some straight bullion for a decent price. So it's a catch-22, especially someone that's on a limited income where you have bills to pay. So I get it. So it's a toss and turn, it's a push and pull kind of venture, which makes it all the more challenging and all the more fun. So anyway, guys, this went 12 minutes. I'll go ahead and get off here. Look for some more bullion to be bought by me probably sometime next month. I'm sort of paying off some things and buying as I go, so be patient with me. I've enjoyed your videos, I've enjoyed your comments. So with that in mind and with that being said, this is Silver Ace signing out. Keep up the good fight.